back here and inside the game, and we're ready to rock and roll. It's the ESL International Premiership Series in 3, 2, 1. We are fight and away with Helix lining up on the aCoZz side on radar with Riddla, Drago, Conan, biqq, Evil, and Ramin. On the aMenti side, it's Winghaven, aCoZz, Clown, Marv, David, and CrozZ. Now we have had a map restart, so we'll try this one again as we get ready to put this game to. We should put this game to the into the mixer, should we say, as we wait on the final two players ready up. I'm not 100% sure what we're from. David and Zeus not quite ready, but we got ourselves a map restart call pretty early on, so I don't think there'll be any qualms about that. Now, take two of aMenti versus Helix on radar in the ESL IPS. We will be rocking and rolling in exactly 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We are fighting inside the game. Helix now going to, for the second time of asking, line up that aCoZz defense. And as we look across for aMenti action, the aCoZz support fires rain down, but here comes David, joined by 3, 4, 5 players coming up from aMenti from that side tunnel area. A frag exchange of pieces of fire for effect right in the middle of that grassland as aCoZz and Winghaven will fly across towards the ammo and health racks as we now spy ourselves Evil about to get involved in the action as Winghaven's going to come towards him. Grenade behind him, he'll launch his own back, actually land in the face of Helix, but he's just going to revive, in fact, did Evil. Conan's going to pick up Evil, and now the two of them will push forward. Now aCoZz is going to go through, a Drago and Evil, and they'll all pick up a frag apiece. Here comes biqq to join the front. Marv will come up with a Thompson frag onto biqq, and that'll be that, as aMenti will pick up this first stage without too much hassle. And as we look around, we have the aCoZz team coming forward, and in fact they are going to get a lot of hassle as they went to put that dynamite down, and they won't be getting it at all. Helix with biqq will pick that one up, and Riddler is going to push out now towards his front entrance. aMenti thought they got through, but not in the month of Sundays there, as now the rifle nade from Riddler will vie in towards the allied players. Clown and Marv and Zeus are going to all come forward as the allied side capture that floor bunker right on Helix respawn time, in fact, and it was Winghaven with just a slither of health that picked it up, the covert ops, and he will make his way up to side. Winghaven is about to get himself a uniform as well, as we now have Helix with Drago in position. He will have seen Winghaven, probably. Drago is poised to strike any second now, as away they go. He put a fire for effect on Clown's head, and will drop him down. Very nicely done, Drago. Bided his time, waited for the engineer, and struck. Winghaven's gone down as well to Evil there, and the job has been done. aMenti now have got to hold on and wait on that side entrance. The main has been blown, and as they push forward, we have got that first entrance waiting there to blow in 5 seconds. We look around, there's Drago and Conan that will be awaiting. There's nothing on the other side of that door. There's Clown, dynamite planted, and they've destroyed that main entrance right on cue. But it's Evil and Ramin that pushed a long way forward here inside, and Pantherfaust is going to settle that one. Well, he's only going to settle one of them, in fact. Ramin still stands firm. He's going to... No, he's not. Zeus is going to come up with a stand frag. Winghaven is going to be allowed to jump on up top. Ramin will have seen him, though, and, well, with some 7 seconds left on that, we have got the main entrance to blow, and I don't think the Helix guys will buy that. Now that side entrance is ready to blow, and aMenti will go on in with Winghaven with the Pantherfaust. He'll hop, skip, jump, dodge the grenades, launch his own grenade, and he doesn't have the charge, of course. Whips out the Luger. They've all been pushed back. If he had the Pantherfaust, he does. No, he doesn't. biqq is going to land an MP40 frag. In comes that Satchel charge, and Helix are in trouble here. Riddler's going to get towards that command post. He'll put the pliers to the test, but will not be able to finish the construction. And I've got to say, that was not a side defense to be proud of, as Helix is going to push further and further back. CrozZ is going to go for some gibbs, because he knows Ramin is coming in, and Helix have recovered. And, well, aCoZz maybe Mr. Crucial self-kill there, but here we go. We're coming in towards that side entrance again. Ramin and Evil are going to join the fun, as Winghaven now with the Thompson goes up against Evil. Evil will drop him, and, well, aMenti with Clown on the outside. Clown is going to go on in, and you know what? Why don't we just forget what we learnt in Enemy Territory 101, where medics revive engineers, and send a medic into his death, and just leave an engineer outside the front? I don't know. Probably had something to do with the respawn time, as we look through this main entrance. David and Marv are going to go through that. No, there's a self-kill from David, so I have no idea. Conan's going to lock down that main entrance. Marv still sits in there. aCoZz team have rebuilt that command post, and all good in Helix land thus far. Landmine down in front of that main entrance as well, as 5 more players will come on in. Winghaven switched, and again, Rambo's in, goes down. I'll tell you what, that's shocking. They've now only got 1 medic who's going in before the covert and the second engineer. And if David goes down, they've got no more medics to enjoy this attack. And David's going to go through. He will go down, and now there is nothing left to do the reviving. The engineer has, the covert ops has down that command post. It's CrozZ, but he's going to get shot down by Ramin. Now Marv is going to come in. Winghaven's there with the Panzerfaust. And, well, maybe now we have got ourselves an opening, but Riddler's going to go down to Evil's artillery support, and every time I cast Evil, he always manages to land a comical team kill. And he's got another one there, as the Helix side now have to deal. Oh, beautiful Riddler rifle aid coming in, and it will separate the aMenti side, but the right on allied respawn time, so all is well again for aMenti as they'll push forward. 7 minutes and 8 seconds left to go, as we spy Zeus coming forward. Support fire going to be launched to the back of those east radar parts. And now we have got ourselves, well, Ramin looking forward. East radar part picked up by someone, by aCoZz. He's going to move them all the way to the right hand side, getting straight down in the back. And we'll pull away up those stairs. And as we look around, we have got ourselves Evil pushing forward, as well as a few of those Helix players. Excuse me. I always get the hiccups at inconvenient moments. As 2 sub-kills for the allied side, and now David will make his way through spawn. We're going to find Drago. Drago with just the Luger is not going to do a whole lot of damage, but David's in trouble here. He's got just 39 points of health, and is going to go for the give on Drago. Then we'll revive up inside Axis respawn, which must be pretty imminent. It's got to be said, and it's right on cue. biqq will take it, and then we'll self-kill out. Drago will respawn up there, and aMenti will lock down. The East Radar pods have been picked up once again, this time by Cloud. We'll just make sure that the going on in the truck as Cloud will try and secured, in fact, and that'll be that as the fire rains in from the bridge. Riddler and Evil locking a shot down each, but aCoZz is going to down Riddler, and that'll be the medic for Evil. And the west radar pods do look rather sparse, in fact, as biqq is the only man within touching distance, as we have a triple self-kill coming in from the Helix side, as 4 of them will now push back into position, and Ramin is locking down spawn. So there's 4 players, a 4-2 split for the Helix side, with Ramin sitting in front of Axis respawn. 1 player also supposed to be around there, but he's just gone down. Luger Frank coming in from Ramin. Conan's picked up 1. We've got a combination of 4 players either watching the bridge or watching the grassy knoll around those west radar parts. What's more, we haven't had a grab on them from aMenti. CrozZ is going to try and change that as he flies around the back. A 5-man self-kill from Helix. And if the Axis team didn't know, if the Allied team didn't know the Axis respawn time before, they certainly do now. CrozZ has given his position away, and is about to be challenged down. But Helix is about to get pronged in from several positions here, and they've had to fall back, as biqq is going to lock down the parts itself, but CrozZ has been unable to land the frag, and Winghaven's going to pick up 1, aCoZz with 2, and aMenti have picked up 3 quick frags now. They have to make this count. aCoZz is going to hop on towards that tin roof, will collect those parts. He's going to take a lot of fire, and biqq's landmine will finish him off. Winghaven's going to push forward. He doesn't have any medics, and those documents are going to be locked right down. And the 3 of them who ran at those documents ran at them as 3 individuals in a team game, and they paid the price, the 3 of them there. He's got to say, for 3 players, 2 of whom are medics, for them to not even get them off there when they had 3 players down is not good. It's not. Well, aMenti will look at this one once again. Will come forward. Helix have 2-3 players coming through. Ramin is one of them. Marv is Marv is going to be dodging grenades left, right, and center as Helix pushed all the way back in towards the middle. 4 minutes and 4 seconds left on the board here. You're inside the game with Tosspot of the ESL IPS Premier Division. With well, as we look around, I lost the man that was in that main entrance, but Helix are well, looking pretty irresistible right now on this radar defense. aMenti have had just 1 grab, and they lack the cohesion to actually make it count. As now we have the frags coming in. Ramin's going to pick up another one after 2 quick early frags. Self-kills come in for the Helix side, and they will no doubt swarm around Drago and Ramin coming out of that back spawn entrance as a team, forcing David to self-kill. And radar pods are going to be picked up by Winghaven. They'll fly underneath that bridge. He's getting shot down in the front and the back. It's Marv that can still do something with them. biqq is going to make a move. Marv is going to drop biqq, and the radar parts sit underneath that bridge. Marv with 2 big Thompson frags. Here comes Conan, and he will get the revive. The documents are going to be picked back up by CrozZ. He's running for his life with that Luger. He's going to get helped by Clown with a double Thompson frag, and as he gets shot down in the back, he will run away into that escape truck. The clock will be set at 8 minutes and 51 seconds. Good game scored by both sides, and it certainly was. It certainly was a lot closer in the end, or the time is certainly more flattering, I would say, to aMenti than it should have been. Just 2 doctor grabs, one of which I'll instantly discredit as crap, and the second one, just job done straight away. And, well, job done indeed, and they've given themselves a fighting chance here in this map to, well, to save themselves and to come up with, well, we'll see what they can come up with. But we'll be right back here inside the game. Straight away, as sorry for the miss, as we now have aMenti coming through with a CrozZ. They're going to lock this the first stage down. They got one support fight coming out. There's a second one that'll fall short, and that one might be the one that downs 2 of them. Gets one, lucky enough to get the second. CrozZ had landed that one, and now Ramin will escape and bury his head in towards that 4 bunker. Marv is going to find him, and Ramin will drop him. Now we have CrozZ under fire, and will take the frag. But already the hole has been found in the aCoZz defenses. Helix come up towards that side entrance and will just be met by at least 1 aCoZz, I'd say 2, inside there. Command post has been built as now Riddler goes through. Dynamite is yellow. Here comes aCoZz with his grenade. It'll be too little too late to stop the Dynamite, which goes down on the side entrance unopposed in the end as now the Allied side cap that 4 bunker, and this first stage goes from bad to worse for aMenti. And at a moment where they desperately need to be putting minutes on that clock, they're a very, very long way from doing it. As the aCoZz team will cap that 4 bunker, albeit briefly, and the Allied side unable to spawn there. As we now come through with Helix going in towards this main entrance. They've got biqq to put the Dynamite down.
Dynamite planted.
And they will push forward once again. Dynamite planted many times according to my PC. We'll see about that as we make our way back. We now go across towards that command post where we spy ourselves Helix amassing 3 players there. We've got a covert ops, a medic, and a Pantherfaust. Pantherfaust is evil, and he'll strike evilly onto the heart of aCoZz. He'll go down to aCoZz's rifle nade though. The damage has been done. aCoZz is the one they wanted down. However, there is still... Oh, evil's going to go down second time as well. As the main entrance blows, and the Allied side now ready to make their assault. Oh, nice double stent frag coming in, as Ramin will claim that one, put the satchel charge in, dart away to cover, and David caught at the back. Nothing he could do there. Ooh, Riddler throwing a grenade at, well, himself there. Not quite the idea there, mate, but he will go back, and he'll now construct the command post. And, well, aMenti just really, really up against it here, as they will push... They'll be pushed back in towards their final stage of defense. This first stage has been over far too quickly for my liking. You know, we're already attacking those documents with, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes less than 2 minutes played. It's just not good enough. And, well, they'll push forward now as Winghaven's going to come through. There's biqq. He'll make a move on the east radar parts momentarily. And he's going to grab himself those documents. Will hop himself forward. He's going to get shot down by Marv, who's just looking inside that garage and says, "Oh, hey, how's it going up there?" Pulls him away from down beneath. As now we have Ramin and Evil with 1 and 2 with the Thompson and artillery combo. Marv's going to pick up an MP40 frag before Ramin will fire him down to the back. Riddler's going to go up. Is he going to grab those radar pots? Yes, he's got one more landmine that he will miss, and he's got the west radar pots down. The east radar pots are already up and away, and the smiley faces come out. These radar pots are... They're just down. They're not actually up or anything. The aCoZz team have now returned them. And these radar pods are going to be picked up by Ramin any second now as he awaits Marv coming towards him. And Conan's actually done the hard work for him. And the frag will be coming from Ramin. Helix artillery rains in. Yet again, it's evil. It'll land it. It's Zeus that's got it. They've taken the documents away towards the command post. East radar pod's been picked up. The Drago with a double Thompson frag has got the job done. And here come those west radar pods with Riddler. and I think he's home clear now. David, Luger, frag, dropping Drago as the aCoZz team, allied team, respawn up inside this 4 bunker. And now East and West about to converge as Helix have to run into the danger zone now. 1, 2, 3, 4 players there. Grenade gonna lock them down. West radar pod secure. Support fire landmines. It's all kicking off in the middle as now we have got Zeus picking himself up a revive. Clown's gonna come forward. They'll support fire out that main entrance. And aMenti live to fight another day with the East radar pod still wedged inside that 4 bunker and a truck surrounded by aCoZz players. Oh, that's a terrible FFE right on the heads of the aCoZz players. And, well, some of them will have to move out of the way. As now we have David coming up with Thompson frag. Conan will return. As Riddler with his own Thompson with 1 and 2, and they've come from behind, and they've caught even me by surprise as they do that. David's going to get one. Winghaven will return as they'll get the Gibbs and finish the jobs on those 2. But there's more incoming, and it's evil yet again. Right on cue, right when they needed a pile driver, they've got one. And his name's evil. Those documents sit where? I can't actually see them. As we look around, they are with Ramin, and he sits firm. The allied side respawn up 4 players inside that 4 bunker. They'll support fire forward. Marv's in trouble if he didn't sit on that one. And he didn't, and he's been blown away. Winghaven, 1-man Panther Faust, Riddler down. As now they'll move these documents slowly toward. Now they'll move their players slowly towards the truck. But David's going to come up with a Thompson frag. Winghaven is on the prowl and looking for some loving as he'll come right in the middle of spawn, and they'll find him. The allied side will spawn right on top of Winghaven, and as the allied side now change hands with the radar parts, he'll move on in with biqq and Conan. aCoZz, Luger frag, dropping 1. He will now have to go for 2. He'll get the 2. Will he get the hat-trick? Jupe style. He's radar parts dropped down. aCoZz is going to get them. I do not believe it. What a hat-trick of Luger frags from aCoZz. That is sensational stuff as he put those documents back at the East radar, and somehow aCoZz whipped out a Luger headshot hat-trick that will rival even Jupe's. And aCoZz, I take my hat off to you, sir, as Helix now swarm towards those East radar parts. And aCoZz will, well, he'll just look at this and say, you know what, if we lose, I'm quite happy because I've got something for a frag movie now. And I can quite happily say I would watch that movie because what a triple Luger that was. As we now come around, Helix have 3 players up. We have lost an aMenti player amongst all the commotion, and we'll be right back here on Inside the Game. Anxious moments these for Helix as they look at this one and say, well, we should have won that game right there. And now they've just 3 minutes and 27 seconds to get those East radar parts home. And now we have got ourselves, well, quite the situation. 3.5 minutes, 1 radar part to get, and an aCoZz team, well, an aCoZz team nowhere to be seen right now because they're all dead, ladies and gentlemen. They're all dead. However, as we look around, we have got ourselves I got absolute immense lag on the server, which doesn't make me happy. Wow. As I'm, well, completely lagged out, it's got to be said. However, this is, apparently the stream isn't lagging, so I'm happy. Anyway, here we go, I think. No, we're not. Never mind.
Affirmative.
So, we're set up quite nicely, 3.5 minutes to go. No aCoZz players left alive, but the belief in the aMenti side has to be high right now. They've re-secured those documents once, and who says they can't do it again? They've 1 player that'll pick it up in about 10 seconds after we get unpaused, and it will be Ramin. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. We are fighting away. As Ramin is going to pick up those documents, and the aCoZz team are due to spawn in any moment now. There are 4 players from Helix ready to come on in, and now we have the 5-man aCoZz respawn that we see come from side. 1 of them probably went main. Riddler's going to get shot down. Drago is going to get the revive as they come from left, right, and center. And now we'll finish off these aCoZz allied medics. No, they won't. They'll divert their attention elsewhere, and now they're going to have to get to that truck ASAP. Marv's been picked up by David, and 4 aCoZz players are now ready to charge onto the 3 allied players that are at this truck. Luger frag, double Panther Faust from Evil, and that should be that as they lock it down from all avenues. And that truck is in allied hands once and for all, as they will now push on in, and Ramin will secure those parts. The job has been done in 6 minutes and 7 seconds, beating a time of 8 minutes and 51. You're inside the game with Tosspot. We have ourselves a map winner, but we gotta go to Adlernest. And well, we will see in just a moment who's gonna pick it up. You're inside the game. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Inside the Game. We are rocking and rolling once more as Helix take on aMenti. on aMenti's map that is Adlernest, aka Adlernest, in 3, 2, 1, and we are fight, and you never know who is going to take this map. Adlernest can go left, right, or center at any point in time, and well, that's its beauty, that's its strength as they push, as we now see the Allied side come through. biqq is going to push himself forward. Ramin and Riddler are there. Grenades raining in left, right, and center. And Helix is going to get a nice quick boost up towards the door controls, I think. Or not, as they will back themselves away. biqq is going to go in and they'll put the dynamite yellow. And it's only Winghaven that can stop him. Drago's going to luger him down in the back. And biqq will put that dynamite on. And the job will be done as Helix now swarm back in. Here comes aCoZz. Man of radar for sure. Rifle nade. Bye-bye aCoZz as he gets launched up into the sky. Clown will acrobatically revive him. And aCoZz now will come back. He'll get shot down again. And here we go. Still 15 seconds left on that dynamite. Surely at the third time of asking, aCoZz will get it. No! Drago will get him. And they'll get the kill this time. And that will be that. Wow, what a relay race of revives that was. And I can't believe he did not pick that one up. As we have the drop back as the main doors have been blown wide open. And that was very, very fast for a first stage on a map that aMenti are very good on. And it's got to be said, it is quite surprising. They will push through. They'll push through with biqq of Helix coming forward. Ramin is there, Conan is there as well. And the three of them will make their way on in. We have got ourselves 6 aMenti players lining up along this wall. It's like the Mafia lining up to shoot you as Helix try to run the aMenti gauntlet of Mafia, and they'll pop their head out left, right, and center. It's a spaghetti western style as well as they dodge in and out of the small little corridors and shoot them down as the rifle nade is launched on in, and Riddler will run the gauntlet and survive, and a grenade down one before going down himself. Conan will probably pick up the revive. He will. Drago's pushing in. David will hit the deck, and now Riddler and Drago both going to make a move on these parts, as Riddler's going to be the man to watch the 6 as Clown comes on in. And he wasn't laughing after he had a meeting with that Clown, that's for sure. And now Dragon, oh, beautiful double Luger frag from Dragon. Zeus and David both down and out as Drago will make his way forward. And well, we'll have to self-kill as the frag comes in. aCoZz has been down and Gib as biqq waits on the help from Evil, who will be off to pick up the documents, and has been blown to high heavens by Winghaven's grenade. Ramin coming back, Luger frag from Clown to save the day. Winghaven with an MP40 frag is going to come on in, as now they will eat David alive. Poor David. Here inside the game, we spy ourselves Helix and Ramin making their way forward. Riddler is there as well, and they will just charge on in towards these documents one more time. The Helix side as aMenti come back. Clown and aCoZz will pick up a frag apiece as they all unite to push forward. And there is Riddler coming back with one. Ramin going to shoot him down in the back with that Thompson frag. And the self-kills come in by the two teams. And, well, as we push forward now, we have some 3 or 4 players there. And the 4 of them will just make their way back, and here we have got ourselves Conan and biqq going to come on forward. Now there's Evil, as Conan will make his way slowly back up the stairs, and Winghaven's going to come on forward, and now Ramin is there. Conan and Ramin both coming back up towards the middle. There's aCoZz making his way through. Ramin, Evil picking up a frag apiece, and now Ramin's going to make his way through, and we'll collect those documents. Conan will get a revive, and Helix are away with 3 medics charging the longest route. No, they're going to dart him back through the command post. And we'll wait on the other side of the door as we now spy ourselves 4 players for aMenti locking themselves down at the transmitter with 11 minutes and 11 seconds on the board. Drago is watching their 6. Clown's going to pick up 1 frag. Evil is the soldier with the Panzerfaust. They're going to open up the door and say, Evil, give it your best whirl. And here comes Evil. Lines up that shot. Nothing moving. He'll fire a Panzerfaust in, but it won't do the damage he wanted. And now Evil is going to make his way forward as he will hop, skip, and jump in with a grenade this time. And won't pick up a frag either. Riddler is there, and now Evil's going to come back again. Third time lucky, still not going to get a frag. And he will go down eventually. But now the rifle nade has gone out as well, and Drago is in trouble. As he will just open that door one more time. David and Winghaven picking up a frag apiece. Evil again poised with that Panzerfaust as he fires it through the trees and will connect with 1. Clown will go down. Riddler with a rifle nade, and they've timed this one superbly. Helix, they'll push forward now. There 4 revives coming in. They're all 6 aMenti players wedged in this very small little controls room, as now we have Drago ready poised to strike again. Big Thompson frag and aCoZz goes down, as here comes biqq up the backside. He's going to make his way forward. He's got David who will be the next. Oh, Evil with a grenade will bowl him down. biqq will get bowled out himself by Winghaven, as now we have another grenade launched in there by Evil. It'll fall short as Drago will push forward, and now we have Marv coming up with the one and Winghaven with the other, and well, Helix are trying to pass this one into the back of the net, if you will, Arsenal style. They're just not ready to commit to an all-out attack, and well, as their timings are just a second off on each person at the moment, until they can fully click on this attack, they're struggling, as we now wait on the door to be opened. Evil is ready on the other side of the door. He's got Marv to aim at if you can see him. Panther Faust, oh, and he gets one. It's David that goes down, and he won't be coming back as the rifle nade is bounced forward. Riddler will land one. Evil has gone down, and well, again, they don't follow these attacks up with enough SMG power. Here we go, another two. Rifle nade coming in from... Oh, Conan Riddler connecting with the frags apiece. They've got three. Ramin's got a fourth, but Zeus and aCoZz have answered up. Evil's going to come up towards those controls. He's done a lot of damage, and he'll finish him off with the ACP. That may just be it, as they'll move these documents home with Ramin, and the Panther Faust will be struck, and it will just miss the players. Oh, it'll land on Winghaven, in fact. 6 minutes the time. Anyone's ball game here, ladies and gentlemen. You're inside the game with Tosspot. We shall return in just a moment. Well, this could be the conclusion. Classic. Oops, wrong button. Strike. What? Well, I didn't like that idea. I tell you what, I love my laptop to death, but tonight it has come close to death after it has managed to aggravate me more and more. One player left to ready up, and well, we luckily didn't even need that song as my laptop decided to play it. Here inside the game, we have got ourselves aMenti versus Helix coming your way in well, 3, 2, 1. We are fight and away. Radar is the map that Helix picked and won. And as we go on to Adlernest, Helix set a good time. They were efficient, let's call it that way. Very German. And, well, now they have to get the job done, or they only have to just make sure that they don't allow their opponents to get the job done. Dynamite been launched over, biqq has been called into action. 3 engineers now about to fly over towards the dynamite, and biqq will deal with both of them and give them both. Conan will join the fun, and aCoZz is ready to launch himself forward. Evil will fly through the sky, Batman style, to pick himself up that frag. As now we have Zeus going to make his way forward. Riddler's rifle grenade will get caught in his pants. We'll send a long way away. David and Sam both going down. Evil will pick up a Luger frag, and ooh, is that the tunnels that I spy as a... Well, no, it's not going to be bowled up. There's someone right in those tunnels with a Luger, maybe a Panther Faust. I couldn't quite see. It is Winghaven. He does have a Luger out, but he is ready to attack with that Panther Faust as he moves himself forward, edges himself out. Drago support fire lands one, and oh, Winghaven will hit the deck and will do nothing with that Panther Faust. He's got a grenade in hand, which he'll use to offer a little bit of support for his players, making a move with the documents. As we now spy ourselves who going forward. It is David and Winghaven. They'll both make their way through this main entrance. Ramin with a Luger frag, dropping one. Riddler K-43. aCoZz answers up with the Garand. Marv with the Thompson, and well, now as we have got ourselves aCoZz ready to put a dynamite down. He's got 6 HP, and well, don't know whether he's going to get very far with that, but we've got a covert ops as well. Winghaven may be ready to take matters into his own hand. Double rifle nade comes in. The job has been done there. Winghaven has been shot down by Conan's MP40, and the dynamite has been planted on those doors, right on cue, and right on time, in fact, because is a longer first stage than Helix had to worry about with aMenti, and now the defuse is going in as well from Riddler. Grenade held him off for a second, and a double rifle nade from aCoZz will hold him off even longer. Ramin's gonna go in, get the revive. No, he's been gibbed out as well. Right as Ramin was going for the revive, the rifle nade came in and sent that engineer off to the next life. As we now have ourselves the objective well and truly destroyed, and aMenti with not a whole lot of time right now. 3 minutes and 43 on the board as a rifle nade from aCoZz is sent up into the rafters, as David will come up with his own Thompson frag, and aCoZz is going to move in on these documents. All but unchallenged. Drago's about to come in and find him, but he's got 2 medics to back him up. And run, aCoZz, run, I would say. And Winghaven is not going to help him much there, as the objective is secured. Marv's there, but did I see an allied player already locked? Oh, no, not going to get anywhere near those documents. As the allied side will swarm up his backside and return those documents. So, CrozZ is going to come up. CrozZ is going to come up with 2 Thompson frags there. Yes, there's an aCoZz and a CrozZ, and I keep mixing their names up. David with the Thompson frag will down 1. He's ready to move in on the top. He's got ramin behind him on the other side of that wall, and there's biqq coming forward as now we have 3 players in. Ramin has landed the 1 frag. He's got rifle nade bouncing in forward as aMenti will pick up 2 frags and now maybe ready to make a move on these documents. aCoZz is going to land 1, and now Marv will come in and help. Riddler is going to be joining the action though, and joining the defense more importantly. But the documents have been picked up by Marv. 2:45 to go. Plenty of time for aMenti to get this one right, as Marv has those documents. Where is he going to go with them? He's got CrozZ going the other way, and David will join up with Marv. And the what happens when a Belgium and a Czech join with a document run? Over towards the documents and over towards the ammo and health packs, and Clown is ready to make his way through the hole in the stone and push forward. So the pendulum swings back in the favor of aMenti as David will come up with a big frag. Ramin remains ungibbed, but it's just Drago with next to no HP. And David has found him, and David has got him, and has cleared out the transmitter. Move those objectives home now. Where is Marv? I cannot see him for the life of me. The doors are opening. The objective is still not moving. The Axis side are respawning. aCoZz and Clown are downing them single-handedly now. They have to move those documents. Clown with a hat-trick. They have moved those documents. We are going to a 3rd map. And wow, have aMenti swung the pendulum back in their favor. And we will fly off to a 3rd map here in a minute. You're inside the game, and we will be back after some hardfire. Okay, you're inside the game. We're rocking and rolling as we are on Supply Depot and fight straight away. In fact, Helix now on the Allied side with Riddla, Drago, Conan, biqq, Evil, and Ramin. Had 1 radar and now have been pushed all the way back to Supply Depot after losing on Adlernest. Quite convincingly, it had to be said, by a very efficient aMenti attack. And, well, we will spy ourselves, and we have got ourselves. They will push forward. Let's get that one sorted. Helix are going to push forward in towards the middle as we now have Marv coming up, and Drago is going to bounce his way forward and ramming it through. Riddler is going to make his way in with the Garand, and now we have got aCoZz with a K43 in hand, and well, Ramin's going to make his way through, and Winghaven will sit himself down. They only have Winghaven with an MP40 frag, CrozZ with his own, but the Allied side may just have got that lower entrance all in their hand, and well, as we wait on the Axis respawn, CrozZ is the man watching the flag. There is the Axis respawn, and they will all funnel down towards the objective and just lock it all in. But there are 2 players outside that top level, and Drago is there. Riddler will push forward, and now we have got Riddler going to be set sky high by a rifle nade coming in from aCoZz. He'll follow up with a K43 frag. biqq and Conan will both pick themselves up frags apiece, and the Allied side will actually cap that 4 bunker, but they've just respawned, so there aren't reinforcements coming if the Axis side can get there. Helix is going to make his way through. Evil is going to make his way forward. He's joined by Ramin, and they have secured the they have secured the flag, and will push forward. They will they will push back. And we have ourselves a first stage locked and secure with the dynamite red on that bottom level and a truck moving in and the dynamite on the top. Kieran inside the game. We have got Ramin close to strike as we spy Evil just taking a sneak peek at the door and nothing moving as we have ourselves 12 minutes and 57 seconds with Winghaven. David.
We destroyed the main engine.
Construct the command. How mischievous! As we now have Drago joined by Riddler, rifle nade up towards the tunnels. No one was in there actually, and there are no landmines actually up those tunnels. There's a fire effect that's going to rain in on the command post. Winghaven is there. Clown and Drago exchange frags for the 2 teams as aCoZz is going to make his way forward, and now we have got ourselves. Now we have got aCoZz in towards the side, and he will just lock himself down once again as a spot fire will be sent all the way over towards the. Oh, Clown, triple artillery, Riddler, Evil, Drago, all caught with their pants down at the truck, and now the now the reinforcements do come as they respawn right on cue. Ramin and Riddler will push across, and the 3 of them will hop and skip and hold hands as they go towards that command post. There's David, joined by Marv, and they'll both come up with an MP40 frag, and, well, biqq won't be going in towards, or won't be getting his pliers on that command post anytime soon. As we have ourselves CrozZ making his move. Helix is there as well. Ramin will come forward, and Here we go with David making his way in. aCoZz, Clown, David both picking themselves up a frag as we have a fire for effect going on down. Grenade launched over towards that side entrance. Riddler is there, Ramin coming forward. biqq will make his move as now we have Marv going forward, joining in with aCoZz, and aCoZz is going to make his way through with Ramin. Ramin now going to push forward. Thompson frag and the Gib as biqq has secured that command post as well, just waiting on the covert ops to make his move. There's a support fire down towards that main entrance. Clown is, well, as a field-up is probably going to be laying down some spam over towards that command post any second now, as the aMenti do actually mount something of a revival at the command post, but they won't get it as the Scepter charge goes in, and the job gets complete, as with 11 minutes, and, well, 11 minutes full stop is on the board, as both sides self-kill, respawn, and get back in the groove, with Drago making his way forward. Evil is there. Now we have Ramin going on through. Riddler, Evil, both pick themselves up a frag. And so we now spy aCoZz making his way on in. Fire for effect down on that main entrance. And an allied fire for effect over on the, call it the west pillar maybe. As Dynamite goes down on the east depot wall. But nothing going down on the west wall main side as the fire for effect rains in from both teams. And it was biqq that got that Dynamite down on east as we now look at the main entrance and it's red as Riddler will get it. Artillery raiding in from Winghaven is too little too late, and the fire for effect will act only to cover that Dynamite. Depot fence has been built by the Axis team, but that's the least of their troubles right now as the grenade across, and is an engineer actually going to make a move on this Dynamite? I think he is. It's aCoZz who's going to go on in. One suicide run into the death. He rides, and that'll be that as Drago with a Thompson frag will come up, and Helix and biqq will, biqq and Ramin and biqq again will pick up these frags for Helix, and they picked up 4, and they've got themselves entry here. We have Ramin coming up, and he's surprised Winghaven. Is he going to be able to surprise aCoZz? I don't think so, as aCoZz doesn't like surprises, as we now have CrozZ coming up with that Luger frag, and finishing off the job as Clown with an MP40 and double artillery support frag. That's his second hat-trick of the game, and that'll be that, as they make their way forward, as we now have David coming up, and Conan will make his way forward with the Thompson as we have a fire for effect set down on that main entrance. As we look around, we have got biqq, Ramin, and Riddler all in there. Support fire going to be laid down. Drago is there. Now Conan's going to make his way forward. Drago support fire blowing away one. As we now look at aCoZz as Drago will push through. biqq is there to make his way in towards this main entrance. Marv is going to come through. David with 1 and 2. And now David is joined by Marv, and the two of them will just lock down this main entrance. 9 minutes on the board as aMenti just start to get into the groove a little bit. And just start to play to that clock. You hold on for another at least 3 minutes in this game, and you really do have an attackable time, and all these Helix can be idle thoughts suddenly go out of your brain, and you start thinking, well, what happened? But the pendulum swings, and I'm as fickle as they come when it comes to these commentaries, and forgetting something I said just 20 seconds earlier, as that truck moves in just an inch. As we spy ourselves, David locking himself down. Marv is there. Ramin is behind them though, and Ramin's going to say, "Hey, David! Hey, don't do anything hasty now." But Marv is going to do something very hasty and drop him down with that MP40 frag. And now with 18 minutes and 16 seconds to go, we spy the all avenues to goal are locked down. This is one strong defense right now, as Helix are going to lose Riddler through aCoZz's grenade. He'll be picked back up though, because now we have 2 players, biqq and Evil, ready to make an assault on West, but the Dynamite isn't even down yet, so they've got that to do yet. Drago's going to come up with 2 frags, one with the artillery. CrozZ will answer up, Riddler hits the deck, Dynamite planted, and now we have entry for the Allied side once again. It's Drago making his way forward, but won't get anywhere. And again, the Axis side are locked in position, and well, Winghaven is just making sure no one boosts over the wall. There are 2 boosts over the rock and onto the wall. There are 2 players there that can do that. biqq Thompson frag will end that. Conan will go down, as now we have them just charging in, point blank range, and there's Riddler going to go straight up those stairs, and he'll meet Marv head on right when they bounced away. Is he going to get Marv? No. And the depot side wall has been breached, and well, Helix will have to charge back into position as aMenti push themselves forward and all the way back into position. There are 4 players coming in from Helix in towards this main entrance, and as they come through, they'll exchange frags as CrozZ comes up with 2 big frags there, and Winghaven with 2 of his own, and that'll be that. aMenti lock themselves down. 7 minutes on the board, and I just wonder whether aMenti really do have what it takes on this map to go a very long way here on Inside the Game, because they are in quite this position now of dominance. The clock favors aMenti right now as Evil and Conan come through. And well, if you read Winghaven's statement, it did say they didn't think they were ready for this. But as the game's gone on, they've got better and better. And Drago and biqq, they'll all come up with 4 quick frags for Helix. And they've certainly got entry and some more as they'll make their way through with Riddler in towards his main entrance. They'll flip them back. CrozZ with an MP40. Helix double Panzerfaust from Evil. David's going to go down, and it's now aCoZz is going to make his way in. And we look around inside the top level. Winghaven has locked everything down. Well, aCoZz is there, but hello, Ramin. As we look around for him, biqq and CrozZ and Winghaven are all exchanging frags now. As they look around. And, well, Ramin is poised to move himself forward as my mouse is just crap, it has to be said. He's stuck on this top level. As now we spy Ramin making his way slowly up and towards, just looking over that, looking over the edge, making sure no one is actually coming in. But the problem is his teammates aren't helping him utilize that position because he's going to now be set down in Axis spawn. And well, he'll pick up 1 frag. He's going to be joined by Drago, and he'll pick up a 2nd frag. Conan will go down this time to Zeus though, and they're just wondering where the hell did he come from? Well, I'll tell you what, he's been sitting upstairs for a little while. Marv will hit the deck as Drago will put him down from behind. As now it's all on. Oh, Axis respawn right on cue. Marv's going to have to make his way up towards the documents, up towards the crane controls. 522 on the board. Drago's going to make his way up. Marv is down. Winghaven double MP40 frag. David is going to say, Drago, no. And David will come back. And Ramin again will pick up the frag. And Drago will be, well, very grateful for Ramin's presence, that's got to be said, as biqq comes up with a Thompson frag, and that's an allied engineer going to goal, as we now spy biqq making his way up towards the construction controls, and unopposed as well, as he will build the crane controls, as Drago watches his 6, and the crane controls are up with 4 minutes and 53 on the board. Well, boy oh boy, Helix are in trouble now. Winghaven going to lock himself down. They've got 3 frags here. Winghaven's just going to wait on anyone that may stick themselves. Oh, Winghaven's going to get shot down in the back, and he won't be doing any waiting of that sight. And now we have got Ramin joined by Drago. The 2 of them are there. The 4 of them are there. In fact, this Conan's going to make his way around, and it was Conan that landed the last frag. That was on aCoZz, who was hiding behind the box, and that truck is actually moving unopposed. The Axis side waiting on a spawn. Helix double Panzerfaust, jihading himself down in the process. But there's a support fire. It stops that truck in its tracks, but Ramin will join the fun, and wow, what a run this has been from Ramin. Winghaven comes up with 1, Marv with a 2nd, very nicely done. Drago with that MP40 frag comes up with another though, and Riddler and Conan answer back for Helix, and the truck moves, and it moves well and truly away. 4 minutes and 4 seconds on the board, and I think aMenti will look at this truck stage and say, we did very well everywhere else on the map, but you know, maybe we could have done just a little bit better on the truck, and they got caught in some bad spawn times. And well, Evil with a grenade and Panzer is going to pick himself up 2. As Ramin will come up with a Thompson frag and cause support fire down to just Riddler. As now you hear the nice double headshot from Marv as he'll find biqq and he'll finish him off as well. Ramin will come back. I've been saying his name quite a lot as he's had quite the game. GG call from Clown, and aMenti will be more than happy with this as they're about to set just under an 11.5 minute time. 11 minutes and 27 seconds to go. Ramin, and rightly so. What a game he had for Helix right at the end. His perseverance and, well, going it alone got the job done. We'll be right back. You're inside the game. This game is, well, in the balance, let's just say. Okay, we're back, and we are 3, 2, 1, fight and away. These guys don't want to give me a second to catch my breath as we make the move in towards the middle with Helix knowing now that all this talk about Helix is much to do about nothing if they can't beat aMenti. As the command post has been constructed, and biqq's artillery will rain down on his own teammate right on Axis respawn though, so nothing doing. But aCoZz is going to try and make the most of it as he rifle lays down to one of those stairwells. Conan is going to surprise him from behind the boxes. Ramin will come through. Drago MP40 down as Marv. CrozZ is going to push him through. Wave through the windows with his Axis opponents, and he'll pick up a frag as he waves at them with a Thompson now, and here we go. Helix making their way on in. There's aCoZz, Winghaven joining the fun down at the bottom level. Ramin, biqq, Riddler, all there. 5 perfectors in. 2 5 perfects are in. Quadruple self-kill. Quadruple self-kill as well. And a minute has passed and aMenti's got nowhere. But aMenti have got time to go nowhere. aMenti can go and have a little summer holiday if they want here in lovely Supply Depot, and then to attack, because you know, Supply Depot has become a 9-minute map on average nowadays. aMenti have got 11.5 to play with. So, we'll see. They can afford to screw up one stage. CrozZ doesn't want to screw up any stages. He picks up 2 Thompson frags apiece. As now we have got 4 man. aMenti rush down to this bottom level. aCoZz is going to land a rifle in onto the bottom level. David with the grenade. Drago answering up though. And it'll be Conan and biqq that will come up, and 4 Helix players will secure the bottom level. And well, you have to say, aMenti unlucky there. They couldn't make a clean entry, and they're going to come back for more one more time. There are 3 or 4 players ready to make their siege down the hill and in towards that bottom level, and here they go. Both been team killed, in fact, as they make the entry to that bottom level, and aCoZz will be the last man. He'll go down. CrozZ will go down to biqq's MP40, and 2 minutes have passed. And now, Helix have to start playing ball. aMenti have to start playing ball. They've had their honeymoon period, and they picked up 3 frags, and they're playing hardball. 4 frags, Winghaven, Thompson, and then 4 frags put between 2 players. Zeus will come up with 1 big frag. Allied side will capture that 4 bunker. And aMenti steamrolled through that one. They got that defense fired up, and they just choo-choo-ka-chooed on through. And they're going to go through the door now, as well as Winghaven will buy them some time. What's the Axis respawn situation like? They've spawned right now. 4 or 5 players coming on up, and here we go. aMenti and Helix fighting for this command post. Hammer and Tong as Drago will come up with 1. He'll team kill another, and they'll make their move. Zeus is going to come back, as now we have got David in the fire. biqq will land an MP40 frag. Conan the Barbarian will strike down upon David. Marv goes down. Finally, aMenti will land 1, and they have got this command post up. Oh no, the Axis team got the command post up, but there are 2 allied players there. And Evil is going to make amends of that as he downs 1 of them. Revive came in from CrozZ though, as the dynamite goes down on the forward spawn rear exit. There are 4 players ready to make a push, as now we have a revive coming in, and aMenti are just making sure there's no crossfire coming in from this command post. David with a double Thompson frag, lethal, as now we have Clown coming up with his own. There's Marv and aMenti. Oh, Zeus and Marv picking up a frag, and that'll be 6-7 frags without reply before Drago takes offense and picks up 1, 2. Well, will they get the 3rd? No, Riddla will get... Yeah, he did get 3, in fact. As Helix locked down all avenues again. The Allied have opened up that forward spawn exit. 7 minutes and 55 seconds to go. As aMenti will now push forward. We have a dynamite down on the main entrance. I didn't even see that. What an idiot I am. 12 seconds left on the dynamite on the main. Grenades raining in from left, right, and center. Do we have an engineer for the Axis team? We don't. And Helix are in trouble now. David is still sitting on there. He's dropped down Riddler, and the dynamite will go boom, and the gates will open towards the Supply Depot itself, and Helix are in big trouble as the East Depot wall has been blown, and the command post will be built by Winghaven, and well, it's all gone to pot for Helix. Excuse me, favourites for this game they were. Favourites for this game they're no longer, as aMenti now build up a huge resistance to the Helix bashing. Now it has to be said, what impact does this have on the idle game on Thursday? You can find out here on Inside the Game. It's a Euro Cup bonanza here on Inside the Game and IPS. We have 2 IPS games this week. This is one of them. The second one is on Thursday. We've then got Euro Cup Call of Duty on Wednesday and Euro Cup Enemy Territory on Thursday, as well as Epileptic Gaming this Friday night with DJ Wheat. You can watch the previous 2 episodes on video at djl.com. And, well, looking around back in this game, it's not quite over yet, but aMenti are trying to sow the seeds of victory as aCoZz will come up with a grand frag downing Riddler. Now David will push forward. 5 out of 6 aMenti players going all the way on in, and well, biqq will get 2 frags and 2 gibbs. Very nice job there by biqq, as David's now going to pop himself out and try not to go down the same way as his teammates did. Drago and Ramin will put themselves up a frag, and well, now it is time for Helix to dig deep and go back to roots, go back to the old-fashioned way, and just lock down this top level for as many minutes as humanly possible. And it certainly will not be easy. 6 minutes on the board, and aMenti have Marv and Winghaven in Axis respawn. They found the time. and Conan and Clown will exchange frags. CrozZ is going to pick up one, and here we go, onto the top level. aMenti pushing on up. Drago is going to go down. Oh, beautiful rifle aid! 1, 2, 3. Riddla with a hat trick through the eye of a needle. It was an aMenti needle, and the needle went boom as he'll pick up the fourth as well. Marv will take a vengeance by downing 2, but Riddla with 1, 2, 3 onto aCoZz, Zeus, Clown, and then onto Winghaven afterwards. Ramin has finished off the job, and Riddler's back in action, and rifle aid onto Marv. And well, I say, Helix will not be beaten just yet by aMenti. As 4 aMenti players, there is Riddler again on cue with a double grenade. aCoZz is going to come back with his own rifle nade. Conan will strike onto aCoZz, and the grenades rain in one more time. Some might call that spam, but Riddler's enjoying every minute of it as a rifle nade will come in, and there's another grenade. And well, I'm going to fire up Riddler's stats right here as we look at him. He has got with the grenade some, grenade launcher 16 frags, and with the actual grenade itself, he's got a big 4, and they've all come in the past minute. As now we have Drago from Helix as the Panther Faust launches 2, and he just pushed forward to filter out that incoming allied assault. And that's what you got to do if you're Helix right now. You just got to look at this game and say, filter, push forward, make this game as annoying as possible. Winghaven with the Panther Faust will down Drago, and well, he's going to react with as much of an annoying situation as he possibly can. And well, here we go with 4 minutes and 22 seconds on the board, and the pendulum just slowly swings a little bit away from aMenti after being a long way in their favor. As that's allowed Helix, the fast attack has allowed Helix to get all the way back into position. The Axis side of paused. We have a 999 to Conan, and we'll be right back. You're inside the game, and we have ourselves Placebo and a song to say goodbye. Go 3, 2, 1, and back underway as Helix bid to resurrect their fight against aMenti. aCoZz is going to come up. Nice rifle nade, and he'll take the Mentex alive on the floor as well. aCoZz with Winghaven now just opens up on aCoZz with his Thompson, and I'm not sure he really wanted to do that. He is on your own teammate. As now we go through with Winghaven and aCoZz have doubled back towards the main entrance, and Drago's going to lay down 1. Second engineer is Clown, and he'll push forward. 4 players from aMenti are all charging on up. aCoZz is going to run clear of his medics though, and it'll be biqq that downs him. And again, the engineer's been lost in the fight, as now Helix come up, and the engineer is going to get swarmed around, and he just can't get out of there in time. Winghaven double grenade blows 2 up, and they'll both get revived unless Winghaven can get 1 hit. He's going to pick himself up an MP40 as well. He's going to have to turn around and use it in a second. Winghaven. No, you can't run from Riddler forever. As we now make our way in with 3 minutes and 13 seconds. There's 3 players on the stairs. Rifle nade bounced in from aCoZz will down 1. Drago's not going to be allowed to get that revive either. As we now follow Zeus and aCoZz making their push forward. Riddler's going to stop them in their tracks. Not using the rifle nade anymore, Riddler. And here we go. They're into the construction room with aCoZz. Is there anything that can stop them? Conan is on the other side of the fence, but he's not going to get it. And aCoZz, he didn't activate the crane controls. I do not believe it. He was so close to it, but he hit the wood and not the button. And now we have CrozZ making his way forward. Drago's going to activate the crane controls. There. And, well, in 2 minutes and 40 seconds, it's game on no matter who you support. aMenti back in business. Conan, Luger frag shuts them down just temporarily, as now Helix have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to defend this truck. It takes about 55 seconds to get this truck from here in its resting place to the command post. And, well, with aMenti losing all sight of it at the moment, they're going to need to use the next minute and 20 seconds that they have to win this one. You're inside the game with Tosspot as his action stations go with aMenti charging on through that main entrance. Support fire's going to go in. Winghaven's running for his life as there's a support fire on his tail. CrozZ and aCoZz to unite to down one. It's Conan that's got down, and they're moving the truck slowly but surely. aCoZz on the right-hand side. Winghaven not going to get punched in the back. Not Potter style from the weekend's PGA land, as now we have biqq making his way forward. Evil's on the back. Winghaven going to get swarmed down. aCoZz is about to get bowled out of there by that grenade. He'll fly out as there is the grenade from Evil and an MP40 frag. Is he going to get the hat-trick? Marv is in trouble here as he's only the Luger to play with. He's medding himself up, but Evil's going to find him. Out comes the Luger. Marv will do the job. Right on Axis Respawn. He's pushed it a long way. It turns the third corner, and it's right in front of Axis Respawn now. Allied support fire, Axis support fire. The whole map's about to go boom! As Winghaven will take two big frags, and now Winghaven will come up with a Thompson frag and move it along the back. biqq, though, with an MP40 fire. Downs one. Here's David. David goes down to biqq, and biqq is the last man. Talismanic as he locks that truck down in the main entrance. The gate sits unchallenged, and biqq will not be able to get it any further. 1 minute and 5, and surely that's GG. Clown will move it up the hill. It's going to take a support fire. It's going to take an earthquake to stop that damn truck as they move it away with Clown and with aCoZz, and aMenti cruise to victory. And questions will be asked of Helix once more as the team that many people tipped to go a long way and maybe even beat Idol are sailing out of the game as that truck drives away, and with it their hopes of IPS glory. We'll see Helix back in action once again, though, this Thursday here on Inside the Game. The Allies have successfully beaten the clock, and that means aMenti have defeated Helix by 4 rounds to 2 in a stunning IPS evening. Here we'd like to give thanks to the ESL and their admins, Chosen and Kafo, who I can never pronounce his name correctly. You've been Inside the Game with Tosspot. We've one more song, and then we will say good night. As, well, I have a lovely chicken boona in the fridge that I think I'll be devouring. You're Inside the Game. What a game, what a night, what a match. There's more enemy territory coming your way Thursday night as we have a doubleheader from the Euro Cup. It's Not Late versus Abnormal Monkeys, and followed shortly afterwards by Helix versus Idol. 3 of the big 4 or 5 are in action on Thursday night, so make sure you don't miss it. We'll be right back.